appreciate your cooperation while these measures are in effect. The airport terminal buildings have been designated as non-smoking areas.
Los edificios de la terminal están designados como áreas donde está prohibido fumar.
The Transportation Security Administration has limited the size and quantity of items that may be carried through the security checkpoint. Please contact your air carrier
Test.
or a TSA representative for further information.
It got filters. That's interesting. Hey, what's good? I'm at the Houston airport right now. Yeah. Can y'all hear me? Cause I have my mask on. I'm going back to McAllen, Texas. Yeah, I know. Almost 10K. No, I had no idea they were playing. Otherwise, I would have went. Got trash Wi-Fi. What do you think about playing semi-pro? I mean, like semi-pro is pretty close to professional, so playing on that type of level is still pretty good. Y'all still got games? This season we did play a game on Friday, but we're playing inner team, so it's gonna be us against ourselves, which isn't too bad. I'm going back to McAllen, Texas, back to the university, but I have like 2 hour wait until my flight. For semi-pro, it depends on the team, to be honest, because um, some teams don't pay. Some teams you play for free and you get minutes, and then some teams will pay you depending on how good you are. Manchester United or Man City? Uh, I'll probably go with Menu. Do I get paid? Nah, we can't get paid by the university, or else we become NCAA uneligible. They played against Round Rock, and they won 4-3. It was a good game. Did you play with them, or did you just watch? How we trying to meet here in Las Vegas? I mean, at least they're letting you guys get to play, which is which is really good. Any advice how to get an agent or an agency at the age of 23? Well, to be honest, I don't know if you have any friends playing at higher levels. A lot of my friends they have agents, and if you don't have one, you can contact them. Or even if you look on the transfer market, look at all the agents. There's like a long list of them, and you can try to find them on social media and message them. Some respond. You play with RR? Oh,
Your attention
oh,
please.
with Round Rock.
At
Yeah,
this
I
time,
wasn't there.
Harris County has ordered all residents to use face coverings
Spencer
during
Muller
this
signed. Did
time,
he
which
did he
includes
upload the video?
face
I've been
In
waiting.
accordance with the county's
I've
order,
been like I
all
have him on
residents over the
notifications.
age of 8 must wear a face covering that covers the nose
Yeah,
and
if
mouth.
Spencer signs a
This
contract,
measure is necessary
it's
to
gonna be
stay
awesome.
abreast
And as of right now, I'm using the tools he gave out,
For
like with
more
the emails.
information,
I've
visit
been emailing coaches.
redharris.org.
You know, a lot of the teams their season is gonna end in a month, so I want my emails to be there ahead of time. Well, I'm going back to UTRGB right now from Houston. Oh, he posted on his IG. That's sick. Okay, to be honest, I want to like go look at his IG, but I just started the live, so I can't leave. Hello, is that Alex Shinobi? You think you're gonna get drafted? To be honest, I don't even know if this drafting is gonna go. Um, I didn't have a season in the fall to like showcase myself, so I don't know how that's gonna work. if I'm probably gonna have to like do it manually and find my own uh, trials. I did have a coach respond to me yesterday, actually, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I play on the semi-pro level with Philadelphia Lone Star FC in 20 years old. Any chance of a pro contract? Wait, Hamza, are you asking if you can still get a pro contract? Come to Besticas. Where is that at? Advice for a senior trying to walk onto a stream, um, trying to walk onto a university. To be honest, you just gotta have a lot of heart, and whenever you're trying out, you know, just remember there's nothing to lose because it's not like you're getting cut from the team. You're not on it, so just try your best and outwork everybody. That's what I can say for sure. And whatever the coach tells you, try to copy it. Try to just follow exactly what the coach says because the team may be playing bad and stuff, but if you're following what he's telling you to do, he'll like you. Am I still playing for Houston FC? No, I'm not. The last time I played with them was uh, fall of 2018, but I trained with them last summer in 2019 over the summer. How do you recover from a horrible loss? Uh, for a loss, I mean, I usually don't try. I tend not to like think too much on the negatives, and just whatever I can learn from it, and then move on. I am trying to get on a pro team academy, so this season I'm going to try my hardest and everything. Yeah, bro. Just focus on everything you're weak at, and it's just gonna help you a lot. What's your advice on standing out from other players? Um, for standing out, what advice I was received from this guy that used to play on Houston Dynamo first team? He had told me if you want to stand out, look at what people like clap for in other players, and if they're clapping for that specific player, they're probably gonna do the same thing for you. Hello, Lego Darth Vader. If you're a defender, do you have to be good at shooting in Division One? Um, Defenders usually don't take shots. I think I took one shot last year. Yeah, but it's always nice to have in your locker because let's say you went in for like a corner kick to do headers and it got to your feet, you better finish it, you know? What do you plan on doing next? Right now, I'm just contacting and networking as of right now, and a lot of the USL, MLS teams, seasons are gonna be wrapping up pretty soon, and with COVID going around, there's gonna be a lot of restrictions with trials and
Entre
stuff.
agosto,
So
Bush
I don't
acaba de
know how
comentar
it's gonna
que
go.
algunos individuos y organizaciones se han registrado para solicitar contribuciones hacia varias
Do you
causas.
think college is the best
Sin
way to go
embargo,
pro?
usted no
In the
está
States,
obligado a
that's probably your
contribuir a
best
estos
way.
individuos
Do
u
you have to? I don't
organizaciones.
think so. If you're good enough, you can obviously go to UPSL and work your way up, or just go and try for a U23 team that's linked with an MLS team. Because those players play with the first team.
At Bush Intercontinental Airport, certain individuals and
What are your plans
organizations
for a new
have
team looking
registered to
like?
solicit
Like
contributions
you
for
having
various
coaches?
causes.
All right.
However, you
So
are
that
under
one,
no
I mean,
obligation
it's
to
going.
contribute to
So
these individuals or
you're just gonna
organizations.
have to be patient for that one. When things start solidifying, then I'll let you guys know. Um, but I'm definitely reaching out to the ends of the earth. Does your school need a striker?
The USO facility is
Um,
located at
I don't know
Terminal
yet.
D, across
You
from
know,
Gate
I don't know how
3,
the team is
and
gonna
is
be in the
open from
January,
10 a.m.
and I also
until
don't know
6
if the
p.m.
school's gonna be
daily.
having trials yet because of all the testing. Because we get tested every 2 weeks. Some of us get tested to make sure there's no positive. How can I transfer from a community college to a university? How can I transfer from a community college to I mean, if you're playing at a community college, all you got to do is just like, if you already got your associate's degree, you can submit it to your university with your transcript. But if you want to play for the team, you still have to contact the coach individually and then ask them, send them your highlights and your CV, and hopefully they can give you a trial or even let you like walk on. Do you know how to get consistency? What do you mean by that, JR? Do you like Sergio? Sergio's a cool guy. Cool guy. How's your engineering degree going? How many years you got left? Well, for me to graduate, I got 3 semesters. Um, if let's say if I don't want to play pro and I wanted to finish school, it'd be 3 semesters. Yeah, so I'd be done like spring 2022. It's not big. Even if I go play and come back and finish my degree if I wanted to, I'd be finishing it in like a year. So Neymar or CR7? Oh, I think I'm gonna go with CR7. I enjoy watching Ronaldo play more than I enjoy watching Neymar for some reason. Um, I'm not. I don't know. I don't really like certain aspects of Neymar's game. He's a good player for sure, but I enjoy watching CR7 more. Have you contacted teams overseas? Overseas, not yet, because I don't. I want to make sure my U.S. visa works in certain countries. Like obviously, everybody's like, go play in England and stuff, but apparently, like that's like the hardest one with the U.S. visa. No, I'm not done with my university. I still got 3 semesters. If I want to stay, I live in Europe and I'm thinking of coming to the States for university. I believe I am actually good and can compete in Division One. How difficult is it for me to get noticed? Well, my coach checks all his emails, like people who send them their CV and their highlights. But what would I would say is like when you email the coach, don't give him your life story. Like don't be one of those kids that write a whole essay. Just be straight up on what you want. Be like, I'm this position. I played here, played here. I attached my CV. Here's my highlights. I want to join your team. Easily, just like that. Where am I? I'm at the airport. And I was like, what better way to spend my time at the airport? Let me live stream. Is there a U20 or U23 academy soccer teams in Houston? Um, in Houston, the good team that I know of, there's the Houston Dynamo Academy. There's Houston FC. They have a really good squad. Um, a little bit farther out of Houston, a little bit, there's Atletico Katy. That's also a good team. At least when I left, they had like 3 players that went pro from their Atletico Katy UPSL team. Can you still go pro without going to college? Yes, it's very possible. It's very possible. It's hard, but it's possible. Who's your favorite soccer player? My all-time favorite soccer player is Ronaldinho. Like I can watch like him play anytime, any of his old videos. I just enjoy it. Like you just enjoy watching Ronaldinho play. Can you still get D1 offers senior year of high school? Yeah, any year of your high school you can, because certain teams are always looking for certain players. So you're always free to message coaches, and whoever likes you, they'll take you. Should I go to an academy or a high school club? I'd definitely recommend you to go to academy. Hey, Long. Like, his name is Long Shlong.
Certain measures have been
Do you
implemented to
think you will
ensure
be a pro or an
irregularity and
engineer?
safety.
What do you hope to be?
Please pay particular
Engineering
attention to your
is
luggage and
a
personal
tool,
belongings.
you know?
Unattended
We all go to
luggage and
college
personal
to get a
belongings
tool
can be
that can help us
triggers
make
and
money.
danger to the facility.
But if you're making money
Do not
elsewhere,
leave
you don't really
luggage
need
with
that tool.
strangers or
That's where my
individuals
mindset
you
is
do
at.
not know well aboard your flight.
I
If
would
your
like
flight
I
cooperation
would
is
recommend you looking
dependent
into more
upon your
USL teams other than MLS. It's way more likely for you to be brought from USL to MLS than trying out for an MLS team. Yeah, for sure. Like I'm definitely keeping all my options open. Like, but you never know unless you try, right? Just the same way I came to UCHV. If I would have, ignored sending it to UCHV, a Division 1 school, and just went to Division 3 and Division 2, I'd be stuck on one of those teams. But I also messaged Division 1 schools, and the first school I went to, I walked on and made the team. What would overtraining be for you? Whenever you feel like your body's hurting, but you keep pushing 100%, that's whenever you get hurt. Wow. Okay. Is ODP soccer good? I've never actually been a part of ODP, so I'm not too specific on how that works. What's your favorite Italian league club? Oh, um, isn't it obvious? Who's who? I never watched it until somebody moved there. I'm guessing you know who. Yeah, yeah. This trip is slightly a little slow. Young man, I was once in your shoes. I said I was on all fours, then on twos. I said, young man, there's no need to be. Okay. Um, I don't know what that is. What team in Italian league would you play for? I'm not too familiar with the Italian league, to be honest. Hey, what's up, Gerardo? Alexander Sanchez. What was your GPA whenever you were recruited? So my high school GPA when I left was a 3.46, and then my Lone Star Community College, once I got my associate, it was like a 2.9. So they didn't really care about my GPA because I already graduated, so that was cool. Um, hey, bro, I play for a select team and for the Olympic development team. Which one should I take more seriously? Um, the Olympic team definitely gives you the opportunity to, you know, get into the national team. So that helps a lot. So I would recommend anywhere that's related with Olympic. It's gonna help you seen on the national level. ODP soccer good. I don't know. Too sure. Um, how old am I? I'm 24. Can you speak Lingala? Yeah, I can speak Lingala. Can you speak Lingala? What's up, Fonzie? I know. Hopefully, I get to meet Alfonso Davies soon. I would say I'd give it under 6 months. I think I'll beat him. Only people who are on this stream will remember me saying this, by the way. Um, can I get a shout out? Well, Spurs fan Dante Craig. Try Germany, easiest with U.S. visa. I did contact somebody in Germany, and hopefully I will get a response in a week. So hopefully I can see what happens, and that would be a really cool opportunity to go to Germany. You know, may the force be with you. Is Seattle Sounders Academy good? Mm, I've never watched them play, but any of the academies that are close to the pro teams are usually on the better side. Everybody keeps asking Aaron. Yeah, Lingala is my language from my country. How good is William Akio? William Akio is really good. He's really good. For sure, he's gonna get a contract for sure.
the interfaith chapels are
Any
located at
tips to
Terminal
get
C
recognition?
across from King
Recognition.
George Street A and
Recognition. I
Terminal
suck at
D
English
across from
at a
King.
young age. Try your best to get
Chapels
on
are open to
the best
all
possible
and
teams as
available
possible.
24 hours a day.
Good morning, Kenneth. Bro, I would. Why would you do that at the airport? I speak Lunganda and Swahili. Her Premier League team. Um, I like watching Liverpool. You know, Mane is one of my favorite players right now. I remember when you found Matt Sheldon at the airport. Who have you found this time? Well, right now, you know, just trying to see if I can find my wife. No, I'm kidding. Favorite USL team. My favorite USL team as of right now, whichever team that wants to sign me will become my favorite USL team. Bro, so I went to some tryouts for Rise, but at the end of the day, all the kids that went knew each other and they had so much chemistry and I couldn't do anything. I mean, that's fine. Um, when you go to trials, just try your best because you just want to hope, they notice you for something that you're bringing out. Don't look at other people too much. Just do the best you can because that's all. You can't change things that are in your power. I play NPS. What do you play? I play. Well, I'm at a university right now, NCA. Okay. Java. How can I improve at being a striker? The best thing for improvement, I'd say, is experience. Try to find the best team that plays hard teams, and you keep grinding, and just work on things that strikers need to be really good at. How would you feel if a Premier League signed you? I mean, I would be extremely grateful. You know, I know God can make those miracles happen, and I'd be really grateful. Where are you going? I'm going back to McAllen, Texas. I'll go to UTRGV. Um, what's your dream team to join? Hmm, that's a good question. I've never been like really stuck on one team. At one point, I wanted to join PSG because of their squad, not because of like the team itself, but like the players all together were some of my best players, favorite players. So I would, Any tips for international student? Have good highlights and a good CV because there's a lot of players who DM me on Instagram. They want to come play in the U.S., but they don't have highlights. They don't have a CV, and like I'm not supposed to like I don't know what to say to that. You either have it or you don't. Can I still make it to D1 University if I skip my college freshman year? Yeah, I did. I graduated in 2015, but I didn't actually transfer out to UTRGV till 2019. So that was a big gap. Yang is the best striker in the Prem. McAllen, see, yeah, I'll be right next to Mexico. You and William Akio should make a shooting video. You know what's funny? Guess what we're gonna do today? We're gonna make a video today. So stay tuned. What are your plans for soccer in the future? Um, you know, we're moving to the next step. Contacting teams. Let's say you're playing the Premier League in 2 years. Would you still have your channel and post regularly? Um, of course. When you spend 3 years on something, 2 years, and like I'm trying to help others, find the same path. And yeah, I would definitely keep the YouTube up, and I'd show even more better content, from things people don't show.
The airport terminal buildings have been designated as
What is the
non-smoking
best
areas.
D1 soccer team right now
Los
besides
edificios de la
yours?
terminal
Are you asking
están
for Texas
designados
or in
como áreas
overall?
donde está prohibido fumar.
Do you think a classic number 10 is more difficult to be accepted, like at Charles? Um, it all depends on what the team needs. If the team needs a good number 10, they're gonna look at number 10s. If they don't need a number 10, they won't put too much focus on it. But if you stand out, they can still pick you. Do you have any tips for me? I played at top three, JUCO, Iowa Western. I think we had a recruit from there. Um, to be honest, you know, try to play your best and make sure you get good highlights because you're gonna need those highlights to transfer out to a D1. Alan Reyes, what's up, Gear Gamer? UK football trials. Um, you know, it's if I need to, I'll go there. But for right now, going straight to the teams is the best decision. UK football trials, cost money to just be there at the event. But if I can contact teams straight and go, I'd rather fly there and try out in person myself because I stuck competing against all these other players, but you're competing for a spot with less players there. I go to UCharGV, South Texas. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Your channel helped me a lot. I've been practicing with D1 kids and Barca Academy players, and I've seen major improvements. That's good to hear, bro. Ansu Fati. Um, I haven't watched them. Do you have a job? Yeah. Actually, I'm still currently employed at Walmart. They love me there. My OG spot. Fati or Jarvis Simpson? Hey, Julio, my boy Julio. Are you eligible to be in the MLS Super Draft? I believe so. Um, I don't know if they're gonna be having it because I think last this January was their last time, so I don't know if they're gonna have another one. Yeah, me too. I still can't go over his name. He named himself Slong Schlong. I haven't heard that term like in like 3 years. Hey, so what videos do y'all want to see next? Because as right now, a lot of the videos that I have planned, are things that I want to make. But like, what are things you guys want to see? Give me some ideas. I'm headed to McAllen, Texas. Going back to my school. Drills. Well, me and me and Will, we're currently making a training program. I hope that helps a lot. Because me and him, we both kind of started soccer late, so we're putting things that out of everything because starting late, you look at all the videos you can find, and we know what helped us the most. So we instead of because there's certain people who will give you like training packages and they'll have like 60 things, and I'm not worried about quantity. I'll give you exactly what you need. It can be 10 drills that will work versus 60 that you'll only use like five because you don't know what's really gonna work. Drills for 2 and 3 people and single. I don't have no one to train with. Yeah, not having somebody to train with is a struggle, especially I think if you have a human being, getting better at your two touch and your first touch helps a lot if you have a human versus a wall. How to use your body. Okay, I think let me screenshot that one. How to use your body. Yeah, I think I mean that's a good one. You should collaborate with Will John, bro. I'd love to. Will John's super cool. Um, Maybe I should just send him a DM. I've never sent him a DM before. You do not know the power of the dark side of the force. Well, I know the power of
Certain
God
measures have been
and His
implemented to
force, so
ensure
I'd
that
rather
your
stick with the
transportation
Most
are
High.
safe. Please pay particular attention
Could
to
you do
your
something like
luggage
become
and
elite?
personal belongings.
Did where you watch game
Unattended
footage
luggage
of
and
every
personal
touch you had
belongings will be treated as
and
a
go over it,
danger to
like
the
pointing out
facility.
errors and what you
Do
did right?
not be
I
persuaded by
could, but
strangers or
it takes a
individuals
lot
that
of
you do
time,
not know well
and
to take
become
our
elite,
lead.
he
Afford
doesn't
your
have
life.
schoolwork to do.
We appreciate your
So the time
cooperation. These measures
I
are
would be
necessary.
studying, he has
The
that free
Transportation
time to
Security
make
Administration
video
has
editing,
limited the size
and he
and
can spend more
quantity
time
of
on it.
items
Unfortunately,
that
I'm
may be
doing
carried
engineering,
through the
so
security
I
checkpoint.
squeeze as much time as I can
Please
for YouTube.
contact your
Like
area
even now, I'm
carrier
like
or a TSA
behind on
representative
video
for further
uploading because I can't
information.
even edit them on time.
The USO facility is located at Terminal
Training program
D
for two or three
across from
people and
Gate
individual.
P2 and is open from 10 a.m.
Hey,
until
bro, when are
6
you gonna come
p.m.
watch me
daily.
play? What team do you play on? Lego Darth Vader, Ellen Reyes. I travel every day by
Su
myself. That's
atención, por
good.
favor. El Centro para el Control y la Prevención de
I
Enfermedades
would
está
like you to come
trabajando
watch
para
one of our
mantener a los
games.
viajeros y a la
Well,
comunidad
what team is it?
seguros de la amenaza del nuevo coronavirus.
Do you have a
Recomendar
visa or
infracciones de
paperwork?
lectura para
And where are you
evitar
from?
esparcir los virus respiratorios,
Alfonso
como por
Jr.
ejemplo
Well, I'm
evitar
from
contacto
Congo,
cercano
but
con
yeah, I
personas
have a
enfermas,
U.S. citizenship,
cubrirse la
so
boca
and my
y la nariz
U.S.
con un pañuelo
passport, so I'm
desechable
chilling.
cuando tosa o estornude o use la mascarilla
433
interior.
agents? No, I've
Lávese las
never heard
manos
of it. What are they?
frecuentemente con agua y jabón por al menos 20 segundos. Si no hay agua y jabón fácilmente disponible, use un
Oh,
desinfectante de manos que contenga al menos un 60% de alcohol. Cubra todas las superficies de
wow.
las manos
This is
y
like whenever
puertas antes
you're
de
in
salir de
GTA
estar.
and you
Evite
make your
tocarse
character
los
drink too
ojos,
much.
la nariz y la boca con las
Actually,
manos
pretty cool.
sin lavar. Para más información, visite cdc.gov.
You know? Oh, why don't I go straight to Europe? I mean, that is an option, but if you don't have money, you can't just go. That's the only downside. You need at least, I would say, if you have like at least $500 extra, where you can go try out, pay for a hotel, that would be perfect. But if you don't have the money, you got to make do with what you have around you. Thanks, bro. You have a nice day too. Yeah, I do have Among Us. Sometimes we be playing it in class. Um, Thoughts on the OPSM trial going on at FC Tulsa? Um,
Su atención, por
I'm not
favor.
sure
Limitar el
because
contacto con otras personas es la
I know
mejor manera para
OPSM
reducir los contagios
for
por el nuevo
for like
coronavirus. Le pedimos que por
they
favor se
require
adhiera a las guías de
certain
distanciamiento
things.
social en
I don't
todo
know about the
momento mientras
trials that the
esté
open
en su
trials they
recorrido.
have, but I
Mantenga
know
al
like if
menos
you want to
6
sign
pies
with
de
them,
distancia de otras
they kind of
personas.
charge. So
Gracias.
that was the only downside. What's the quality like in UPS on USL League Two? How many college players are in it? Well, for USL League Two, it's almost all college players, and then there's a few players that are trying to sign pro, so they use the USL Two for people to see them. Hook me up, bro. I'll hook it up in a third division team for you. What country are you talking about, Alfonso? You should make a video with Matt Sheldon. Hey, if Matt Sheldon is down to make a video, I'm down too.
Your
Um,
attention, please.
yeah,
At this
so
time,
I don't
parents
know
are
how that's gonna
encouraged
work, but
to use
I'm
extra
always down to make a video
on
with
the
Matt.
phone, which includes this airport. In accordance with the county's order, all people in this
You should
area
join
who
FC
are
Tulsa.
vaccinated must
I would
wear a
love
face
to be
covering
honest.
that covers the nose
423
and
agents
mouth.
have camps in
This
Ukraine.
mandate is necessary to slow the spread of COVID-19. For more
Yes, yeah, I
information,
had no clue
visit
about 433 agents. I've heard of 433, the
readymail.org.
YouTube channel, but I've actually never heard of the agent. I'll screenshot it right now and I'll look at it after. Do you remember me, bro? I hit you up on Instagram about watching your MLS Video Academy. A few weeks later, I signed for FC Dallas, and I'm talking about Spain. No, actually, if I showed you guys my DMs, there's so many messages, and so I don't even remember.
Su
I
atención,
think
por favor.
I've
El
responded to
coronavirus
over
ha notificado a
150
sus
DMs,
sirvientes que
but like I
realicen
do
las
respond to
medidas
DMs,
necesarias
and
para
then
evitar
people
el
always
contagio.
replying,
La orden
and they
no
just
enviar
keep
mensajes de
stacking
WhatsApp
up.
o
So
a
I
otras personas
there's
anteriores
over
mensajes
150 people in my
deben usar una
DMs,
mascarilla
but some people keep responding and responding. So I respond. If I've already responded to somebody once, it takes a little while, and then eventually I'll go back, and if I have free time, I'll go back and see if I can respond to any of their responses. Oh, yeah, like I would be down in playing Spain, pero yo hablo español. Where you at? I'm in Houston right now, H-Town. I play on U15 select team. Like we play now. It do hit different with the mini crewmate. What does that mean? I mean, Matt Sheldon can get you a pro contract at Tulsa. Well, if Matt Sheldon, um, if I can get in contact with Matt Sheldon, because when I met him at the airport, I did a rookie mistake. I didn't ask him for his actual phone number, so like I would have to like DM him like everybody else, and hopefully he sees my message. You like FC Dallas, and do you want to join it? I want to join any team that moves me into the professional realm, preferably the USL League or the MLS League or anywhere else in the around the world that's like at a good professional level. Okay, Among Us. Hey man, I just wanted the chance to say that I've been subscribed to your channel for a while, and your content has been helping me over the years, so thank you. I appreciate that, Matthias. When can I smack you in the new FIFA? I don't even have it. I only have FIFA 20, and if you're like OP at FIFA, that's not fair because there's certain passes and things I don't know how to do, but I think if I knew it, I could be pretty cold at the game. For me, I'm very patient with the way I see my future. Yes, I want to win awards, and it doesn't matter where, because I don't know where God's gonna take me. So I just keep pushing forward. Have I ever felt desperate to become a professional or feel left behind? How would you control that? To be honest, you just gotta have faith. There's nothing I can do, like right now, that will be like that will give me a contract immediately. But I can control the factors that can fix that. Like I can keep training, keep putting myself in the best possible positions. As long as I don't quit, I'm believing and I'm praying that God will help me find the perfect contract. You should start a TikTok account. I do have one, but TikTok is I'm not too big on TikTok. You know, a lot of effort into something that doesn't really, for me, it doesn't. I don't really bring value to others like that. I might make you laugh, but that's it. What are you doing at the airport? Good question. About to try to fly out. You know. You got advice on what to do if I got no gym around and no fields to train? Oh, that's tragic. No fields, no gym. I mean, better start doing some push-ups. I mean, if you have a soccer ball, you don't necessarily need a field. There's grass everywhere. There's dirt everywhere. You should be able to do something. Yeah, I could, but then like it's more energy focused on TikTok versus YouTube. And I think I can reach more people on YouTube because TikTok, it's a lot of the TikToks I barely get on, so I wouldn't be able to keep up with it. They're looking for my TikTok. Chill, I still have to go like put things on private. How do you get your pictures in trainings and in the game? Who takes them? Oh, well, in games we have students that are in communication and they have to go take pictures. It builds up their resume. And then like in training, there's another girl who's building up her resume also. And yeah. Where am I going? I'm going back to my university. Hey, Antone. Hello. What shoe size are you? Cleats, 12. Wish you luck in your last semester. Thank you. We've just been training, so it's not much. Where did you come from? Watching from H Town. If do you know Houston FC? Remember that 10K subs, and you show us your old YouTube videos from your other channel in the past. Oh, I think I'll do that. I can do that. For 10K special, I'll show my old videos. Kind of embarrassing, but some of them are kind of funny. Is it possible to play for a pro team and play for college at the same time? No. Once you play for a professional team, like you signed, you're automatically uneligible to play for a Division One school. What happened at Houston FC? Why'd you leave? And was Bruce still there when you got there? Kieran Brown. You know what I should do? I'll make a video, and I guess I'll DM all the big soccer YouTubers and see if anybody would be down to collab with me and see what happens. Did I come from a trial? Nah. I see Sierra Garza, 956. Um, I idea how you play for the U14 crew academy. What do you mean? What's your best option? Oof. What did he say? Do you follow back on IG? I follow those who bring value to my life. And sometimes I have people asking me to follow them back, and they have like some blurry picture of them playing, and that's the only thing they have posted. And I'm like, what am I gonna be following? A blurry picture of you? All right, so I just opened up my laptop. Okay. What are your mistakes you did when you were younger in the football world? I mean, I started, playing whenever I was 16, 17. So I didn't really have a young soccer career, to be honest. But my mistake was going on easy teams versus finding the hardest and strongest team I could possibly join. No, Houston FC isn't a pro team. It's a UPSL team and USL League Two team. Look, this is the oldest video. So this is my YouTube studio, but this is the oldest video that I have. It's low-key embarrassing. And then there's a video of me right here. Um, those are like my oldest videos where we're always like, I'm on the airport Wi-Fi, so maybe that's why. Is it still lagging? Oh yeah, we made a series called Boys in the Hood, and then there's Boys in the Hood Part Two. We thought we were gangsters, and then we have another video called Things White People Really Want to Ask Black People. I think that was funny. On my old channel, it got 22,000 views, but I re-uploaded it on this one. Yeah.
Certain measures have been implemented to ensure air transportation
What do you think is the
safety.
best tips
Please
are
pay
for being
particular
discovered,
attention to your luggage and personal
like
belongings.
getting that opportunity to go pro?
Unattended luggage and personal belongings will be treated as admission to the facility.
The best thing you
Do
can do
not be
is
persuaded by
playing the best possible team
Do
possible,
not know
and then
how to take articles aboard your flight.
create
We
the good
appreciate your
highlights, a good
cooperation. These
CV,
measures are in
and then
effect.
go from there.
The Transportation Security Administration has limited the size and quantity of items that may be carried
I'm
through
at
the
the airport
security checkpoint.
because I was to get on the
Please
plane.
contact your air carrier or a TSA representative for further information.
Have I ever been to Toronto? No, I haven't. Not yet. Um, I'm down to go. I just don't know too many people. Do colleges care about club highlights or high school? You just use whatever you have. But if you have if you're a part of a good club, it does help you a lot because obviously coaches like getting players who already play at a high level. When are you seeing the highlight video? My highlight video? You wanna? I already have my highlight video from last fall season. I don't know if you already saw it. Make a video with Matt Sheldon, you know? Or what if we did this on his next post? We could all go spam and say, make a video with JodabeniTV and see what he says. Maybe that way we might get his attention. France versus Portugal. I'm gonna stick with my France team. Well, pretty much anytime France is playing, it's pretty much Africa playing. Obviously, they were just born in France, but they're all Africans pretty much. Like the last World Cup, there was only two players on the starting line that were like actual French, like their parents were fully French. French. Okay. I'm trying to like. I just opened up my laptop, and this stream looks so different on the computer. Where am I from? I was born in Congo, uh, DRC, Congo. That's pretty much where I was born. Mm, okay. So I think I might switch over to Instagram Live. Um, have Have you been to AX Soccer Combine? No, I haven't been to any of those combines. The only combine I had been to was with Houston Dynamo. It was to make for their USO team, their academy team. I made it to the final day where we played the academy team, but then I didn't get the final call back, so that was only unfortunate. Somali friends? No, I don't think I know anybody from Somali. Oh, I've always wanted to be a content creator. I don't know if you saw earlier. I've been making YouTube videos since I was younger, like back in middle school. I just loved. I started watching some guy named Dashi XP. I don't know if you guys watch him, but he was one of the people that motivated me to like start making videos. Have you been to DA? Yeah, I used to play on a DA team for one semester, but then I ran out of money for it, so I quit. How many years before you want to start in college? Should you contact them as soon as possible?
The
Like,
innovative chapels are located in
if you have
Terminal
highlights,
C,
send it to
across
them.
from
If
Gate
they don't respond that year,
13A,
okay,
and in
do it again the
Terminal
next year,
D, across
and
from Gate
update them with the
89.
latest highlights.
The
And you never
chapels
know
are open
who's
to
looking at you
all
because
and
coaches can't
available 24
respond to
hours
your
a day.
messages till you're a junior. So
Airport
at
terminal
least keep
buildings
yourself
have been
on their radar.
designated as non-smoking areas.
Los edificios de la
Oh, I
terminal
used to make
están
skits,
designados como áreas
and I
donde
even have
está
a
prohibido
skit made
fumar.
with one of my brothers. Maybe I should upload it on this channel.
The USO
This kid's actually pretty
facility is
recent.
located at Terminal B across from
Toronto rappers.
APT2
Is that Drake?
and is open from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. daily.
I wonder what people think whenever they're walking by, and it looks like I'm talking to myself on a video camera, because they don't know I'm on live. Do you cut your socks when you play or no? Nah, I've never been the type to ruin my socks. I just like everything intact. No, I've never needed to wear wrist tape. What type of what type of music do I listen to? I listen to Spanish music, banda. I listen to rap. I listen to a lot of Christian music, a lot of Christian rap. Because I'm not big on country music. Yeah, it's not my type. Oh, Alex Frank. Why aren't me and Will friends? I don't know. The people want to know. I know that's crazy. That's crazy, Alex. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think started that? I'm pretty sure you already answered this, but where? I'm going back to my university. Have you ever played? Hold on. Have you ever played midfield or just defense? I used to play forward until my coach said, I need you to play center back. And I played center back, and I've been there ever since. And that was last year, 2019. Okay, no problem. I'm going to pull up around 4:30, if that's okay with you. Okay. Have you ever played midfield or just? I already answered that. He's going to Will's place so that they can make up. Whoa, don't make it sound like we're fruity or something, bruh. Best D1 college. Um, if I had another school, you know, I'd probably choose Stanford. I like their school. What's good colleges for Texas soccer? You have UTRGV and the D1 teams, HBU, Incarnate Ward, UTRGV, and SMU. But SMU and UTRGV, I'd say in my opinion, are the best ones. I'm doing good, Hussein. How are you? My bad, Van Dyke. Van Dyke. What position did you play back then? Yeah, I used to play forward. And in high school, I played defensive mid. So I was in the midfield. Oh, my ball was going off. No, I really wasn't. Any ball that came to me, I'd clear it or pass it to somebody close to me. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi. Make a we got back together video. No. What's your favorite cleat brand? So far, I'm digging these Under Armour cleats. I like these cleats and Adidas so far. They're my top favorites as of right now. Is it true for 10K subs you're going to make a video about soccer forwards be like part 2? Yeah. So to be honest, I really enjoyed making that video. I think I laughed so much, but I guess not a lot of. It didn't get the hype that I thought it would, but I'm still gonna make it again because I love those videos. They're very funny, at least to me. Who's the next Alfonso Davies? What do you mean by that? Do you think Western Michigan is good? I've never really watched them play, to be honest. You should join SMU then. It's cheap if you live at home. Do you know about any D2 colleges who should be D1? No, no. I don't. I haven't. I don't. To be honest, I don't pay attention to any D2, D3 teams. 'Cause, I mean, I don't. I really don't get anything looking at them. Is it possible your college team system just doesn't work for you, as in coaching style, or should you just power through and try to change your style? To be honest, if you're on the highest possible team you can find, you just have to learn to adapt. There's no way, like, there's no point in leaving your team because you don't like how they play. But if they're the best team around, learn how to play it. It's like me going to Barcelona and me telling the coach, I don't like how you play tiki taka, so I'm gonna find another team. It'd be this, that'd be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Say what? If you're a real dog? What is that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, when will we meet your family? Ah, hopefully never. How are you planning on making a pro team since college is basically a no more goal? To USL2, EPSL team, combined open trials. Right now, I'm using everything I can find. Be sure to like the video if you just joined. Just press like so you can push it to more people. Well, pretty much I'm gonna be using everything in my power to go to the next level. To be honest, what's your favorite NBA team? As of right now is the Lakers. They failed me yesterday or 2 days ago, but hopefully they can fix that. Yeah, and pretty soon this whole lobby is gonna be packed with people because my flight's at 2 p.m. It's about to be 1 and people are starting to pull up. If you go to the, if you go to MLS, what team are you choosing? Any team. Any team that God puts me on, I'll, I'll do my best on it. What would you be doing if you didn't play professional football? I'd probably be at an office right now working. I would already finish my degree a long time ago. So that would have been me. How do you manage your schedule, like practice, workouts, and the rest? It's hard. You just make do with what you got. There'll be times where, you know, you have time for nothing, but you just gotta make do with what you have. Have you been to Virginia? I think our team went to Virginia last year. I forgot what team. Mm. You like USL? Mm. USL isn't bad. It's a good league. Have I ever suffered a severe injury? Yeah, I once broke this bone right here. In my high school, my junior year, or my senior year, I jumped up for a header. I headed the ball in the person's back of his head. He went backwards into me, and oh, we walk by faith and not by sight. Yes, sir. Who's your favorite player of in soccer? Huh? I'm 24. Do you believe that if you want to be one of the best footballers in the world, you shouldn't play NCAA? I would say um, to become one of the best footballers in the world, you have to grind through all the obstacles that are presented in front of you. Not everybody can go overseas. Not everybody have visas, passports. But if you can make the closest team next to you, climb up the ladder. Yes, if you
Certain
skip.
measures have been implemented to ensure air transportation safety. Please pay particular attention to your luggage and personal belongings. Unattended luggage and personal
I'm just waiting
belongings
for
will
him to
be
finish
treated as
talking.
a danger to the facility. Do not be persuaded by strangers
Don't.
individuals
Yep.
you do not know well to take articles aboard your flight. We appreciate your cooperation
You're
while these
welcome.
measures are in effect. The Transportation Security
Hopefully
Administration
soon.
has limited
I
the
just started,
size
you
and
know,
quantity of items
today
that
was the
may be
first week,
carried
you
through
know,
the security
starting
checkpoint.
the next process.
Please
Like,
contact your air carrier
I finished my
or a TSA
CV,
representative
got my,
for
I
further
might make a new
information.
highlight video again if we're playing more matches this fall. Did I get a scholarship? I got offered this year. So I don't know if I don't know how that's going. Um, what do you think about the MLS next? I think it's good. At least instead of just keeping all the all the MLS teams in a small bracket, now they're adding other teams. So if you're playing on a team that's not part of the MLS Academy team, you can still get views by good teams. Is Houston FC a pro team? Nah, HFC is a USL League Two team. What's the best way to earn scholarships? That's the same way. You just gotta present yourself. You're pretty much selling yourself the best possible way, and you do that by making a really good TV highlight and submitting it. Is it possible to go D1 off of only 2 seasons of playing? What do you mean by 2 seasons of playing? I walked on, so I never played like D3 or D2. I just walked on and I made the team. So you don't even need to play anywhere. You just gotta be good enough to make it. Would you ever stop doing YouTube if you got bit? No, no, no way. YouTube is like my own personal thing that I started, and yeah, I don't think I'd stop. Maybe if I got married, and I was older and I was taking care of my family, maybe then once I put all the content that I wanted to, yeah. Be sure to thumbs like the video, the stream. What route would you take? A good D1 with a higher cost or a much lower D2, D3 with the scholarship? I had that, I went with D1 teams in my state because it was going to be automatically cheaper. And like the play is really good. Man, all this talking has got me yawning. Yeah, so I'd always go for the best team possible, but you don't want to kill yourself with loans if you're not getting a lot of scholarships. So just be smart with it. Um, but yeah, it does look better on your resume if you're from a D1 school because you'll hear coaches talk about D2 and D3 teams like you shouldn't be losing to them, etc. Blah blah blah. Imagine how a pro coach would think. Why am I going to be choosing a D2 player? And then you have to put even extra more effort when you're playing against those teams.
Your attention please.
How do they treat good
At this
dribblers?
time, Harris County
It's not more about how they treat
Police
good
Inspector
dribblers.
Officer
It's how they treat
Thomas,
players who listen.
which
There's
includes
good
this
dribblers, but those
area.
that don't listen, they
In
don't play.
accordance with the county's order, all people in this
The
area
level in
over
D1, I'd
10
say,
years
is
of
just
age
more
must wear a
physical
face
and
covering
much
that
faster
covers
than
their
high school and
nose
club soccer.
and mouth.
But
This
it's the same
mandate
thing as
is
moving forward to the
necessary to
professionals.
slow the spread of COVID-19. For more information, visit
Do you know anything about Houston MLS next
redharris.org.
team? Um, oh, my friend just sent me a picture of them watching my stream, which was pretty cool. But she didn't say anything, so okay. You should comment
Atención, por
on the
favor.
stream.
El condado Harris ha ordenado a sus residentes usar mascarillas protectoras al estar en lugares públicos. La orden incluye
When you
agencias
started your YouTube channel, how
gubernamentales,
did you grow your followers?
instituciones
Was it
educativas y
uploading a lot,
privadas,
or did you promote your channel on other
empresas y
social media?
constructoras que
I never had a big social media following, so growing on YouTube was super hard. And I finally found things. Eventually, you first get your first 100 subscribers, and then you get your second. Getting to 1,000 subscribers took me like a year. That was extremely hard. And 2 years later, I'm almost at 10K. So, but that initial start, that's why like some people they ask me to collab, but I'm like, if you can get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll collab because it's hard to get to 1,000, but a lot of people quit before they even get there. Kind of important on your school marks. If you're coming from high school, you want to keep it above a 3.0 for sure because high school is supposed to be easy. Are you a card in FIFA 21? Hopefully in FIFA 22, you'll see me. Have you played versus a Mexican team?
Attention
No,
on the
not yet.
concourse, attention on the concourse. If you just processed the TSA security pre-check,
What team do I
make sure
support?
you disregard your cell phone.
What
Please return to
in
driver's
depending
lane.
what league are you
If you
talking
just
about?
processed this TSA pre-check
I support all
and
pro
left your
teams
phone,
in my opinion
please
because
return
everybody who
to
plays
driver's lane.
professional, who's reached that feat, it's amazing. If you play winger on your team, that will be a good alternative position based on your strengths for winger. Um, if you play winger and you're like really strong, you could play the 9 and hold the ball, or make those diagonal runs with speed, or even be a fullback. Those are the things I would see a winger playing as. But it depends on your attributes also. Okay, so later today, me and Will will be making a new video for you guys, and then I just noticed that Will hasn't been on my videos in a while, so maybe whenever my friend Alex was saying, "Why aren't you guys friends?" No problem. Lil Durk, Lil Durk. I mean, I've heard of him. People told me he's garbage. Does he make good music or what? Okay, this is oof. I think seeing D1 teams play versus pro teams. Have you ever played a pro team? Yeah. I even posted a video of me playing against Houston Dynamo's first team, and we also played the RGV Toros in the spring, and we beat them 2-1. So that's really good. I hope that helps me at least with them if they try to recruit me or something like that. My phone battery's at 10%, so like I have like hopefully another 10 minutes before it crashes or goes to sleep. Yeah. Nah, we'll get you guys a video.
En el aeropuerto
It's just that when school starts,
Bush-Iglesia,
it's kind of hard
algunos
to
individuos
collab
y organizaciones
because we
han
both don't have free
iniciado a
time
solicitar
at the same time.
contribuciones
So we
hacia varias
upload
causas.
at different times.
Sin embargo, usted no está obligado a
What do you
contribuir a
think is the
estos
easiest position to
individuos
play?
u organizaciones.
Mm, I would say the ones who won't have too much to worry about. Wingers, I'd say they don't have thought. At least for somebody who's fast, I think that's the easiest. Are you a pro now? On my way. Who do you think is going to win? Portugal or France?
At International
France.
airports, certain individuals
100%.
and organizations have registered to
Hey, thank you,
solicit
Jack.
contributions for various causes. However, you are under no obligation to contribute to these individuals
Listen
or
to Neighborhood
organizations.
Hero. Neighborhood Hero. I'm on YouTube right now on my laptop. I don't know if you guys can
The USO
see my keyboard.
facility is located at Terminal D across from Gate D2 and is open from 10
Neighborhood
a.m. until 6
Hero.
p.m. daily.
Hey, what's up, Andres? Okay. I got to the video late. Where are you going? I'm going back to McAllen. I bet a lot of people are watching me because my mask isn't like this. They're probably like, why doesn't that guy have his mask on? But it looks kind of weird on the stream. Yeah, YouTube isn't. If if I was making like, you know, once I'm able to make money off of YouTube, uh, I would I would have money to go to travels and stuff. Can you post the highlight video? I already have one. Just type in Jodabeni highlight, and you'll see my 2019 highlight video. Under Armour sponsors you. They sponsor our school, but not me specifically. If they could sponsor me specifically, that would be nice. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Hey, thanks, Andres. Is it good? Is it good to start for you to build your brand? Yeah, it's definitely good. At least right now, because it's good for athletes to build their brand earlier while they're in college. A lot of athletes that don't do that, so they miss out. Are you trying to get dreads? Yeah, Loki was. I don't know if I'm gonna get it though because I never wear a durag. Yeah, maybe. All right, guys. So since my phone's dying, I think I'll cut off the stream. It was a good 1 hour stream. I think I answered a lot of questions. I think streams are easier to answer than Instagram DMs because, um, yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Or if I go on Instagram Live today also, you can catch me there. I don't know if you guys follow me on my Instagram. But yeah. Will you join the Aquatic Society? Is a religion of aquatic life. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not. All right, guys. See you guys.